the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Wells, Lee out there with Morant. Then it's the bodyguard, and it's Jackson in at the four-man position. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Holmgren is out there with Walker, and it's Williams at the three spot. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. That's a two from Lee. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lee. Here's Walker. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant passes to Wells. Releases from 15. Out to Lee. This one for three. Scored the basket. His second of two attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Dort. Outside Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Morant passes to the bodyguard. Here's Lee. Over Williams. Lee, that's good. Lee's got 7 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Outside Williams. Holmgren up top. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
There's the focus from SGA. The ability to absorb contact and finish.
Morant outside. There's Jackson with the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Now here's Walker. His last outing, he had 24 points. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
And it's blocked. Dort against Morant. Yep, it counts.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies teams.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
a look at some numbers for him. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post. 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Oklahoma City foul. Lou gets Dort. First personal foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for the
I think
Grizzlies.
this is a strength of this
Number
team.
9.
Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
He misses the free throw. And DB, as we look ahead here, the Thunder seem to be well positioned for sustained success.
They certainly do, Kevin. And the reason you say that is because Oklahoma City has not only amassed a tremendous amount of young talent, their culture is in place and they have a history of developing young talent. Now it's about building consistent habits and making sure that translates to winning.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Lee with the block. Now here's Wells. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Wells kicks to Morant. Lee against Williams. Passes it to Wells. There's the three. Walker with the rebound.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And it's in there.
I'm encouraged watching Holmgren finish through contact because it's something he's going to have to do consistently.
Lee passes to Jackson. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. The last touch by Holmgren. Now here's Wells. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
Wells. 3.
Thunder trailing by 5. Down low. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the game to go. Lee with the ball. 7 points in the game. Morant kicks to Lee. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing with 20 points. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
It's stolen by Dort. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This is one of the strongest 6'4" players in the league. Lou Dort is not going to have a problem playing through contact and getting an N1 opportunity.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
Doris, you don't see many players in the NBA that play the way Lou Dort does.
Kevin, this guy is legit as a defensive player in the NBA. Loves to do the dirty work. May play the two-guard position, but his frame and his game play more like a forward. The kid plays with so much ferocity.
Just 5 on the clock. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
A little contact there. Could have drawn a whistle, but Morant just plays through.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Lee.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Morant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Williams passes to Dort. Inside, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. First one falls for him.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Take this moment to bring you a leaderboard featuring a very well-rounded group, the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA the last 10 games. You look at Lee, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
There are plenty of above-average rebounders at his position, but he is way above average.
Morant bats for two. The Thunder pull it in.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Outside Williams. And the pass to Walker. That one, no good. Memphis leading by 4. Wells with it. Dort covering. The shot by Wells, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Outside Williams. Pass to Walker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Walker's got his second bucket tonight.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to the bodyguard. Lee gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
Morant against Dort. Passes it to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Lee.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Our timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game. They didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
For Oklahoma City, Wiggins is checked in for Walker, and Wallace subbed in for Dort. The Grizzlies also changing it up. ABC's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Jackson comes in for Wells, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Lee, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Thunder trailing by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving it around. Right side, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Lee against Williams. A step-back shot here. No good from Lee.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Outside Williams. Wiggins trying to free himself up. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Caldwell Pope against Wallace. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. Lee outside. They get it back. ABC, and it's blocked. 1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. The finish. And they'll get another chance. Outside Williams. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. On the wing, Lee. Goes back up. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
13 foul.
Seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. The bodyguard passes to Jackson. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Wiggins left side. It's blocked, and they get it back. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ball is down low. Now here's Jackson. Still scoreless. And Lee with the stuff.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Now Wallace puts up a deep 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And some people talked about KCP, how he's an all-defensive team candidate, getting a taste of it right there.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got the bodyguard, Ja Morant. He's out there with Lee. And there's Jackson, and it's ABC in at the center. The Thunder have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 4. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Lee. Just an incredible month of basketball. 4th in rebounding,
and he's an eraser inside, a definite factor defensively, right in that top 5 in blocks per game.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy, and everyone else knows it as well. Now Wallace. Following the miss by John Morant from deep.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Now here's Williams. He's got 8. There's the pass to Hartenstein. Oh, that's blocked. Morant, right side. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Lee against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Alex Caruso comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson's checked in. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. 6 feet out. Back to Holmgren. Over Jackson. Holmgren can't hit.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Lee really making a difference here.
He continues to burn them with his scoring, and the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Some changes for Memphis. ABC comes in for the bodyguard. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Jackson. And here is Wallace. Nothing on the board. He kicks it to Holmgren. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the score.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Pause the rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And he makes that one.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Lee against Wallace. Lee passes to ABC. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant, that's for 2. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long, 5-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
A drive by Lee. Back to Caldwell Pope. Jackson dishes to Lee. Launches it. He's off on that one.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Caruso. To the middle. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Morant. Lee passes to ABC. Wallace against Morant. Got a piece of it. Here's Hartenstein. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Fade away. Here's Walker. And the lead is down inside single digits. Walker's got 8.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
From the baseline. And it's Morant missing.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with and then the guts it takes to pull them off always blows me away.
You look at Lee, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Here's Jackson. Lee trying to get open. Jackson misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now, here's Holmgren. 14 points from him the last game against Denver. Walker on the foul. And now just a 3-point Memphis lead.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? So the wing on the left. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Walker. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Morant with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Trying to get something going. That one wide left. Walker against Jackson. Walker's shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Caldwell Pope gets to Lee. And And the call on the shot that sends into the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
Grizzlies. Lee taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Then for the Grizzlies, the bodyguard comes in for ABC. And it's Jaren Jackson in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Good on both. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 10-2 run here. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Morant that's for 2. And another miss by Memphis.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
A stupendous finish in traffic. 16 points for him.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you know for that matchup with New York, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Deflects the pass. Jackson gets the bucket.
Jackson Jr.
And it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Walker. Kicks to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul, 13 foul.
The Thunder have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And that one falls for Williams.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And Williams drops them both. Memphis leading by 4. Lee dishes to Morant. And a wide open look for Lee. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lee. Williams, that's for 2. They get it again. Here's Walker. Good, nice job down low. Walker's has got 10 points in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Lee kicks to Jackson. Williams against Lee. Rejected by Walker, and they recover it. The offensive rebound. Jackson gets the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Williams And he makes good on the layup. Williams has got 12 in the game.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Making a change here. Wells has checked in.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. First in three-point field goal percentage, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. Morant drives in, and goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, John Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Thunder trailing by 5. Outside Williams. Floats it up for Walker. Morant outside. Pass to the body. Feeds away. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Williams gets the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Memphis. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant with it. 22 points for him. Pass to Jackson. With 2 seconds left. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Just nothing more you can do. Sometimes Jackson is going to score no matter how good the coverage is.
And that concludes the first half.
64.
Memphis out in front. They lead by 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They have a nice 7-point lead. And, Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start to the night for them. They're not wasting possession. They built a nice lead. They continue to limit their turnovers. They're going to be tough to beat, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Thunder's first half?
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Lee really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Walker out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Holmgren against Jackson. Passes to Walker. Shoots over Wells. And the shot is long. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. He kicks it to Morant. Now the pass to Wells. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Lee against Walker. The bodyguard. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the inside. To the left wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams gets the bucket.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Here's Morant. The Thunder making the shot. And that one is good. Morant's got 24 points.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Holmgren wide open. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Who are the league's best setup artists? Let's check it out. And you take a look at Lee, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Williams. Can he keep it going? And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Time to get up from your seats and make some noise for T-shirt time.
Some numbers for the bodyguard, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. An emphatic LU jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
The Thunder have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
First team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Stolen by Walker. It's Dort on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Walker the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. For the lead. The shot, no good. Good D by Lee. Memphis leading. Morant finds Lee, shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander, and Holmgren pulls it down.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Morant. 24 points for him. That one goes. Count it.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Williams. Holmgren trying to get open. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 20 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Lee. It counts. And the foul.
Chet Holmgren.
That one on Holmgren.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against Wentz.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, Walker. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And it's Dort, top of the key. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
9.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Thunder trailing by 3. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
To the paint.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Down low. Dort with the bounce pass. Williams in the post. Guarded by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. To the inside. And that one's good. The bodyguard. The bodyguard's got 9 points now in just the second half. Dort against Morant. Dort wide open. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lee. Caldwell Pope outside. Jackson has the open look. Offline with his 3. Under trailing by 5. Walker the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. Shoots from 12. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Morant. He's got 26.
Well, a nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jackson. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Hartenstein. The bodyguard grabs the board. The bodyguard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Dort against Morant. Here's the bodyguard. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Lee really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And the Thunder with some changes. Wiggins comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. Thunder trailing by 5. Now Caruso. Still without a basket. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with Rivers. And looking at some numbers for Jackson, the last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging about 22 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Thunder. They trail by 7. And there's the drive. Makes it off the glass. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Rejected by Walker. Morant with it. He's picked up by Walker. With the teardrop, Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Memphis. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, Oklahoma City, sitting directly below them, just one spot down.
Checking out Oklahoma City. They've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Caruso. The putback, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the bodyguard, and the layup is good. The bodyguard's got 16 points.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso up top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And the rejection by Jackson.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That'll be a jump ball.
And so here's Memphis. The bodyguard passes to Morant. Caldwell Pope against Walker. Yes, that goes in. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And good touch there on the floater. A shot KCP is adding to his arsenal.
Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Walker the pass to Wiggins. 1:39 left here in the third quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wiggins has got 4 this quarter.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Here's Morant. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Caruso, the pass to Walker. To the paint. Wiggins against Morant. Basket counts. He's got 8. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Morant. Oh!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He with the block. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. So it's the Thunder now. The Grizzlies making the shot. Like at 6. The kick out to Walker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Lee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points.
That is a difficult shot by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander under duress of the D. Wow.
From 6 over. The clock running down. Takes it home. What a shot.
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Thunder trailing by 9. So on the floor for Memphis. Lee out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Wells. And there's Jackson. And it's ABC in at the center position.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Second chance effort. And it's good on the way in. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his limb to great use.
Lee passes to Jackson. Now Wells for the 3. Good on the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Nice defense from Dort.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Williams kicks to Wiggins. Wells grabs the miss. Memphis leading by 8. And the pass to Caldwell-Pope. It's stolen by Dort. Out left to the wing. Puts one up from 19. Holmgren can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. That's a 2 from Lee. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. True on the 14-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Here's Lee outside for Caldwell-Pope. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in. That's the circus move.
So smooth. Pass to Dort. Williams scanning the floor. And it's Wiggins missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Jackson finds Lee. The shot from 20 feet away. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA? Greg, that 7-year deal just signed.
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Walker subbed in for Williams. Memphis also making some changes. Bodyguards checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson in for Wells. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Passes it to Caldwell-Pope. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Lee, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson's checked in for ABC. Wells comes in for Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. It's a 10-point game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Lee with the stuff.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Wiggins. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Morant against Dort. Here's Jackson. Rejected by Walker. Wells passes to the body. 6 to shoot. Inside. Wells takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. Dort passes to Wiggins. To the middle. Fades. And Lee pulls it down.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Memphis leading by 12. Morant passes to the bodyguard. Lee in the posts. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. No good from Lee.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wiggins to the paint. Here's Dort. Nails the baby hook.
That's a tremendous contest from the defender, but Lou Dort just better than that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lee. Inside. Jackson gets the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Lee. With the fadeaway. Lee with the block. Now here's Wells. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Wells passes to Lee. Over Wiggins. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort. Not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Here's Wiggins. Grizzlies making the shot. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Morant's got 32 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Floats it up for Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Lee against Gilgeous-Alexander. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
But what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Morant against Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Shoots over Morant. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant.
Assist from
Morant's got his 8th assist here tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Good work there as it goes. Walker's got 14 points now in the second half.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Morant. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Hartenstein. And here is Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Good D by Lee.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Lee against Gilgeous-Alexander. Rell's wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Player of the game. Lights out.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Thunder trailing by 17. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. The pass to Holmgren. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Morant surveying the D. It's tipped.
Boy, Lu Dort has more than earned his reputation as a defensive stopper. Twice on the pipes.
2 minutes
to Morant.
In the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Morant.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
Personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
First free throw is good. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Morant against Dort. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him.
Get it out of here. Holmgren too much defensively.
5 to shoot. Here's Wells. Uses both ends to slam it down.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Memphis.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and it also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Lights Out.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And the Thunder with the possession here. The Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Holmgren. And it's good, 2 points.
Making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count that one.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Williams. The shake. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they're able to recover. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lee. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Morant outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.